Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark movie fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
Today, we are talking about The Magic of Lemon Drops, which originally premiered on Saturday, August 24th on the Hallmark Channel. Come hang out with us when this podcast is over on Instagram. We have 2 accounts, Girls Gone Hallmark and Megan and Wendy.
Come jump into our Girls Gone Hallmark Facebook group. It's a private group. We're talking movies. We're talking Hallmark news. We need you there.
We would love to have you.
Yes, we would love. I'll leave a link in the show notes.
And as always, we welcome your emails to girlsgonehallmark@gmail.com. We will be sharing the content of an email we received in regards to this movie in a little bit. We love to hear from you. Let's hear a synopsis for The Magic of Lemon Drops.
When Lolly's aunt gives her 3 magical lemon drops, she gets to experience what her life would have been like if she had made different choices and lived those unfulfilled dreams.
The Magic of Lemon Drops was directed by Maclain Nelson, a multi-talented writer, actor, and director. This marks his 17th directing credit, with previous work including Branching Out, Haul Out the Holly, Haul Out the Holly Lit Up, and A Heidelberg Christmas for the network. He is also married to fellow director Clare Niederpruem.
The teleplay is by Tracy Andreen, a prolific Hallmark screenwriter. The Magic of Lemon Drops is her 33rd writing credit, following her work on films such as Sweeter Than Chocolate, Friends and Family Christmas, The Holiday Sitter, and 2 Tickets to Paradise. The script was adapted from Rachel Linden's 2022 novel, The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie.
Lindsay Fonseca stars as Lolly with 51 acting credits to her name. She's appeared in Hallmark films like Where Are You Christmas and North to Home. However, her experience goes beyond those credits. She's appeared in nearly 120 episodes of the daytime soap The Young and the Restless, several episodes of 911 Lone Star, and is perhaps best known for her role as the daughter in How I Met Your Mother.
Now, remind me, I watched a little bit of that show. Was she just featured in the very beginning of the episode?
It's like her and the brother are sitting there
on the
listening
couch, right?
to their dad talk to them.
She doesn't have actual lines?
I'm not sure if they ever speak.
I don't remember. That is a show I might have to revisit in 2025. Ian Harding.
Prepare for a rage aneurysm watching that show.
Why? I remember it being very funny at the time.
It is very funny. Please email me if you hated the way that show ended.
Oh, see, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Ian Harding takes on the role of Rory with 31 acting credits to his name. He has co-starred in the Hallmark hits. Oh, just one Hallmark hit, Ghost of Christmas Always, and will soon be seen as Josh Hill in the upcoming limited series Holidays on Hallmark Plus. Fans of Pretty Little Liars will recognize him as a problematic teacher named Ezra Fitz.
Miriam Bernstein stars as Aunt Gert. Since beginning her career in 1991, Bernstein has accumulated 33 acting credits. Her work with Hallmark includes roles in Hanukkah on Rye, A Christmas Cookie Catastrophe, and Francesca Quinn, P.I., among others.
Stephanie Sy plays Lolly's friend Eve. You might remember her from last year's A Santa Summit and Miracle in Bethlehem, PA. According to IMDb, she has 4 upcoming projects, including a theatrical release titled The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, starring Judy Greer and Lauren Graham. Additionally, IMDb states Sy as starring in what appears to be a Hallmark Christmas movie called A Carol for Two, written by Nina Weinman and directed by Jeff Beasley.
Sydney Sabiston plays Daphne. With just 9 acting credits, she has appeared in the series Acting Good alongside friend of the show, Erica Tovley. For Hallmark, she's been seen in Holiday Hotline and Under the Christmas Sky.
John B. Lowe takes on the role of Marty. With an impressive 99 acting credits to his name, Lowe will soon be seen in the upcoming Hallmark movie Haunted Wedding. You may remember him from Hallmark favorites such as Miracle in Bethlehem, PA, Holiday Hotline, and Two Turtle Doves.
Isla Verow plays Rory's young daughter, Sam. This marks her 3rd acting credit and her 2nd Hallmark project. She previously had an uncredited role in Miracle in Bethlehem, PA, and she's also set to appear in the previously mentioned theatrical release, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever.
Henriette Ivanens plays Lolly's mom, Irene. with a notable collection of Hallmark films on her resume, including Never Been Kissed, Made for Each Other, and Love Strikes Twice. She will also appear in the upcoming movie Autumn at Apple Hill alongside Erin Cahill and Wes Brown.
The Magic of Lemon Drops was filmed in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada during the first 3 weeks of June 2024. What is your first impression of The Magic of Lemon Drops?
Megan, I'm not sure who I am anymore because I have learned that I really like the magical realism genre.
Huh?
I'm so drawn to it.
Like almost sci-fi.
I know.
My first impression is this is the most visually appealing Hallmark movie I've ever seen.
Right? It was so nice to look at.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
There's a lot of things I liked.
Okay.
The big thing, I loved visiting her alternate realities.
Yes, me
I thought
too.
they were handled so well, and there's some things I really loved about them. One, I loved the camera angle used in the transition.
Are you? I am stealing my notes.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Before I can come up with a directorial choice like that, I gotta use it because we are not movie reviewers by trade. I just thought it was great. Well done. The flip from bed to bed. I loved that each choice came with its own set of consequences. Mm-hmm. So it was not like you could choose each one of the outcomes. If you want to visit a life in which your mother is still alive, well,
your dad is dead.
Your dad's gone, and you have no relationship with Rory. He hardly even knows who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you want the outcome in which you're with Rory, well, then you each gave up on something.
Right.
I really liked that. I thought it was very realistic, and it did a nice job of pointing out all the reasons why those things we hope for, the if-onlys, if I had changed this, would have had a butterfly effect in changing other
The grass
things.
isn't always greener.
No.
Yeah.
And in terms of alternate realities, I was incredibly touched by the segment with her mother.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I have this too.
When she walks into the kitchen, hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really lovely. And speaking of camera angles, I've never seen the laying on your side camera angle. I'm so sorry. I took them all.
You took them all. Let me read you what I have noted down here.
Please.
I thought some of the director choices were so good, like you said. And I even have in bold letters here, it says, I wish I knew the technical terms to describe this, but I don't. But when she is at the picnic with her mom and they lay down on the picnic blanket and they're facing each other, it's such a beautiful, intimate moment.
Yeah.
And to think like, she's actually laying down and dreaming about this, right?
Yeah.
And then like the camera angles, like when she gets back up or whatever. It just was so nicely done. It was visually super appealing. Good choices there. I like this movie. I thought it was like a nice, refreshing change from Hallmark. I can't remember, and I'm sure there's a ton of them, like in terms of like magical realism, I think like The Way Home is probably like that, but that is like not this movie at all. I mean, you're still dealing with like death and choices and this and that, but like it vastly different, right? Hallmark doesn't usually make these kind of movies.
I mean, think of the Christmas movie with Terry Hatcher and James. Is it James Denton? Or the other James that we always mix up? Which one was in Desperate Housewives? James Denton. Okay. In that movie, he lives in an alternate reality. Mm-hmm. We watched it.
I have no memory. I remember the name of the movie and I remember the stars, but
You do remember the name of the movie?
A Second Chance at Love. Isn't that what it's called?
No. A Second Chance at Love is...
The other James?
Nope. A Second Chance at Love is Gloria Rubin and Eric LaSalle.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
There is another Terry Hatcher Hallmark movie with a different James. Okay, the one with James Denton is A Kiss Before Christmas. James Tupper is the mid-love crisis movie with Terry Hatcher.
Yes, Midlove Crisis.
And A Second Chance at Love is the ER recoupling of Eric LaSalle and Gloria Rubin.
Oh,
so
boy.
my point is, in A Kiss Before Christmas, Terry Hatcher and James Denton play a married couple, and he has the chance he lives an alternate lifestyle. I'm just saying, it's been done before. That was a long way around.
Well, let me ask you, Round and Round from last year's Christmas,
Yeah.
was that this kind of genre too? Alternate?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I think so. I really like these movies. Yes. I wish they had more of them.
Me too.
They don't need a ton of them. Just more than one
Well, it
a
was
year.
very fresh. In terms of my first impression, talking about how it's visually appealing, they carried the lemon drop theme throughout. The colors are consistent throughout. When they're at the farmer's market with Stephanie Tsai's character, Eve, the colors are gorgeous there. It's very saturated. When Lolly and her mom are at their picnic, they use those blues and yellows all together. It just is very cohesive and very beautiful and bright and fun and happy to look at. I think the name Lolly is a very happy and fun name.
It's cute.
It was very pleasing.
Is Lolly short for something?
I don't know.
I thought Lindsay Fonseca was incredible in this movie. More Lindsay Fonseca. She's in a Christmas movie this year, right? I think, rumored, maybe unconfirmed. I can't remember the list at this point.
Yeah.
I really enjoy her. I thought her acting is so supernatural. Like, she's just having these conversations with these other, like, people in her life. You know what I mean? Like, and her reactions were not so scripted.
When she sees the little lemon blossom necklace that he has given her, her reaction, I watched it twice actually, because she kind of just goes, oh. Like, it's just the sweetest. It felt exactly like you said, very natural. Like, she's seeing it for the first time. Very similar, actually. Rory has a reaction when he, like, pulls up a photo of his daughter and he kind of laughs at it. Like, there was a lot of, this movie felt very natural in a lot of ways.
Well, that's what I was wondering too, because you have Ian Harding and Lindsay Fonseca, and they're both kind of seasoned actors, but I mean, Ian Harding did, I don't know how many seasons of Pretty Little Liars. And of course, like, she's been on soaps and whatever. I just think, like, when you come from, like, shows that have, like, a lot of dialogue or a lot of there's a difference in acting, right? It definitely shows. It definitely shows. I also thought they were great together. And I hate saying in every review we do, oh, they had great chemistry or whatever. But I thought they had great chemistry.
I did too, to the point that when she's in the alternate reality with her mom and he doesn't remember her, you're really disappointed that they had lost that connection that we had seen with the two of them previously.
I loved all the supporting characters. I thought they all made sense in this movie. We have Aunt Gert. I thought she was great. I was happy to see Stephanie Tsai again, because it's been a whole year since we've seen her in a Hallmark movie. Remember, we talked so deeply about her with Eric.
I do love her.
And yeah, I love her too. I was so excited to see her in this. Everyone was great. The dad was great. Marty, John B. Lowe. When he has that stroke and Rory finds him at the diner,
Yeah, talk about how well that was acted. It wasn't overdone. The message came through, like, loud and clear. You felt the gravity of the situation when Rory walks in. I felt like there was some foreshadowing when she's like, don't work too hard, Dad, and they leave. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no.
I know. Oh, my gosh, that scene when she's in the alternate universe with her mom and they pull up to the diner and it's closed and she realizes her dad is dead. Dad's gone. God. It's good.
Really good.
It was good. How about this? I really loved the whole conversation between Lolly and Rory when she says, come meet me at the log, and he's playing with the dog. And she talks about, like, how their relationship ended poorly. And he's like, oh, I've been over that for years. And she's like, I haven't. And I was like, oh, look at this. Look at this adult conversation, like, and just being vulnerable and being like, here's where I'm at with it. This is good.
Real good.
No drama, no misunderstandings. Like, this is what I want to see in my Hallmark movies.
Hey, I loved the movie poster. And I think if you look at this and Junebug, Hallmark's really doing something here.
Oh.
And I like it. They've either got a new graphic design team or they're just trying new things, and it works for me. It's fresh. It feels of the moment.
Yes, I hear you. I have a couple more likes. I love that Rory is divorced. There's no like dead spouse and he has a kid or whatever. And it's like, it's plain and simple. It's, here's where I'm at in my life. That's it.
Yep.
You know, because I don't like these like contrived, like, oh, I'm a widow or a widower.
I need saving. I need lifting back up.
Yeah. He was like, okay, I'm divorced. We're co-parenting. She's with her mom.
I need you to step in for her dead mother.
Yeah. It was a good choice. I love that we get to meet Ramona. She's the nurse, the PT nurse that comes and takes. I just love that. Like, it was like a full circle there.
I think he's going to be okay.
I love that. And I love the end when Lolly goes out to meet Rory at his house and this crazy dog pushes them into the...
I love that dog.
Tell me why.
Because I have a crazy dog who would knock me over. He knocks her over in the beginning at the farmer's market. And it's so funny because I got a big, giant, crazy dog who will absolutely knock you to the ground. And when the dog comes and just like, poof, I love it.
But look, it like worked.
No, they've got this Australian Shepherd and they're like, we're going to show you what it's like having a dog who is not the perfectly trained TV dog. And this dog has to be run. And in every scene, he's like throwing the ball. The dog's got to be running.
When he like doesn't have the ball and he fake throws the ball, he's like, that's going to keep him occupied for a while. I was like, that is great. That is great. I loved it.
It felt so real when he's walking down to the dock and he's like, it's not ball throwing time. Like he's actually talking to the dog. We're just going on the boat. Not time to throw the ball.
And I got to tell you, let's talk kisses. Like obviously there was a mid-movie kiss because that happened in like their alternate reality, right? But when she goes to the dock and she's like, you're worth waiting for, blah, blah. And he just like pulls her in for a kiss. I was like, oh.
Can we talk about that ending? Because I'd like to talk about wishes.
Yes.
I need some more resolution.
Tell me more.
So I was writing my notes and I thought, I don't actually think this had enough ending for me. And I went and rewatched the last 10 minutes. She goes to the dock. It's a great scene. He's like, are you a hologram? She's like, I'm not a hologram. Yeah. Cute scene. She's in a lemon yellow dress. I love it. She says, when you're ready, I'd like to give us a chance. Now, first of all, he's like, what are you doing here? Like, I thought we were taking time to figure stuff out. And I was like, don't like that at all.
I didn't like that either.
And she's like, I know, but I drove 7 hours, so please be quiet and hear me out. She's like, when you're ready, I'd like to give us a chance. And that's when he kisses her, and it's a great kiss. And she's like, is that a yes? And he says, that's a yes. She says, I love you prior to this, which is okay because they've known each other their entire life. But we don't have any actual indication of how this is going to work out. She's got her new burgeoning Lolly's Pops business. He has a daughter. He doesn't live here. He has a high-powered career. What are we going to do? Give me the flash forward and let me know what's going to happen here.
Give me a sequel.
Hey, the magic of Lolly's Pops.
Oh my God, I love it. I agree with you. And I want to rewind just a bit because when he said, like, I thought we were giving each other time, I was like, when did they have that full conversation? Like, did I miss that? Was this like
that's what they say when they're like saying goodbye to each other. Like when they're back at the log, she's like, I need to let you go. Like, I can't ask you to this. It's happening all over again, basically. But like, you got to go be with your daughter and figure that out. And I got to figure out this new business. And
I mean, it's ice pops.
I know.
You can do that anywhere.
Can she, though? Her best friend. It's like keeping her best friend's business. I don't know. I'm just saying I needed some more resolution.
I get it. Here's my wish. I didn't love that Lolly told her sister Daphne that she couldn't go to Bali. She was like, no, you can't go. Excuse me. Choice. Daphne is a grown-ass woman. She can do what she wants. I think that Lolly felt stuck in her situation, therefore wanted Daphne to feel stuck in the situation too. And I liked that Lolly's mom corrected her when they got to meet up.
Yes.
You know, alternate universe.
Yeah, I really wish Daphne had been like, this is not your call to make. All right, let's talk. Did you see that?
Okay, I have just one. 99% sure they're drinking Hallmark wine.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Her mom, when they're at the picnic, they pour the wine. You see the back of the label, the back of the wine label, but then it sits down and you can kind of just see the front of the label. And I swear it's an H.
You know, in Junebug, she makes that rosé slushy, and I did pause. It's not Hallmark wine that they're drinking. Did you see that? I have two. One, I think this is the first Hallmark movie where we've heard them use the phrase ASMR tingles. And secondly, thank you to Girls Gone Hallmark listener Maggie, who sent over a fun bit of trivia. This was posted on a Lindsay Fonseca fan account, which is I'm here for Lindsay Fonseca. And one of the dating profiles that pops up in Lolly's first alternate reality when she's running the restaurant Toast is Lindsay's real life husband, Noah Bean. And first of all, the app is called Smingle, which...
Mingle all the way. Ooh, sorry.
And it's his photo, and his message to her is, hey girl, what's up?
That's her actual husband?
That is her actual husband.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I like that they showed that. You know what I hated about that alternate reality was her
hair?
Hair.
Yeah, that wasn't my favorite wig. She has such pretty hair. They had to make her like real severe. Mm-hmm. I get it. I did like her white power suit though.
Did you?
You didn't?
No, I did.
Didn't register?
No, I liked it.
What did you rate this movie?
I gave it 5 stars.
Me too.
I liked it. I feel when I look at the summer and the movies that we have reviewed, it feels like a summer of powerful women.
Oh.
Right? We have Bethany Joy Lenz in Savoring Paris. Yeah. We have Autumn Reeser in Junebug. And now we have Lindsay Fonseca in this movie. I just feel like it was a summer of women.
Yeah, this is right up there with Savoring Paris for me. It was great.
Good. Really good.
Hey, thank you for listening to this episode of Girls Gone Hallmark. We will be back next week with a brand new episode. In the meantime, hop into our Facebook group to talk all things Hallmark. And if you love this podcast, we love your 5-star ratings and reviews. And the best place to leave them is in the Apple Podcast app. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.